Alright guys, g'day and welcome to the channel. This is my first YouTube video and I'm excited to bring you some unboxing content and reviews on this channel. Now, I love those channels that you see on YouTube, like the unbox therapy, that kind of thing. But I'm just an average bloke and I haven't really got that much money to spend, so I thought I'd do reviews on things that you might use in your everyday life and try and give you some tips and tricks on how to incorporate them in different ways. So I was hoping to do a MacBook Air M1, but I just don't have the cash right now. So I figured, well, I'll whip down to the supermarket and grab something else. And what I've got for you today is a bag of carrots. Now, the humble carrot. Some call them long boys. Some call them slender veg. Pretty affordable culinary delight, really. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to get me a bowl out so we can count them out, inspect them, make sure they're a decent quality. Now, the top of this bag has, I don't know what you call this, but it seems to be pretty sturdy. It's a well-built bag, but I think if I, yeah, there we go. All right, we're in. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. Look at this. What a joke that is. Those cheeky buggers, they must have known that was missing its top. So that's, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. That's pretty good. 9 carrots. Okay, so let's have a look at them, shall we? Now, I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah, it's got something on there. Looks like a bit of dirt, or I don't know. Anyway, your average carrot, I'd rate this about a 3 out of 10, this one. You can get some bigger ones, but it depends on what you're doing with them. So carrots are, quite a useful vegetable. You can bake them, you can eat them raw, you can put them in stir fries and do all sorts of stuff with them. But they're also good for around the house. If you put them in the garden beds, just stick them up, boom, there you go. You've got yourself a nice little semi-road cone, right? Shows you where the edge of the garden bed is, and everyone's going to know, all right, no, don't go past that point, okay? Some of the other uses for carrots, if you're getting into a bit of a blue with your housemates, stick them in there and then you, get out of here, dogs, get out. That's my tomato sauce. It's a bit of a mad looking weapon, that one. And so you got to be careful. But they're also pretty good for like a bit of table drumming, Pretty useful vegetable, this one. You can see that the quality on this one's maybe not so good. It's got a bit of a dent there now. But if you want to play a bit of drums and you don't have any drumsticks, get a few pots and pans, a few carrots, and you can bash out a bit of a tune. So we'll do a snap test now. This is one of my favourite ways to test a carrot. And you should hear a nice crunch and a bit of a snap when I... Oh, jeez. Look at that. Now that's what I call a good carrot, or long boy, or slender veg, whatever you want to call it. So, all right. One of the things on MasterChef, they keep talking about how you can get different flavours with the texture and how you chop veggies. And I've never really experienced this, so I'm going to give it a go. I've got my cutting board. I'll chop a few of these up in a few different ways. I'll teach you how to do that. And I'll do a taste test, see if there's any difference with the texture. And then we'll move on to some sampling with a few different sauces from around the world. So All right, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, here we are, back with you. Got a knife, got my carrot. Now, there's a few different ways to chop these. So if you're, a 1950s housewife, you're probably going to go straight along, straight down like that. Okay. And that gives you a nice round blob of carrot. And depending on how you cut them, they're really strong. But that's not the only way. So I'll do a few more for our little taste test. All right, 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Okay, that'll be enough. I really don't actually like carrot very much. I don't really like any vegetables, to be honest with you. I think everything that's tasty usually has a bit more salt, a bit more sugar. But, they're apparently healthy. So as you age, you've got to eat a few more of these things. Now, the next way I'm going to show you is your stir fry method. So if we go along the side of the carrot like this, all right, I think I'm doing it right. Now, you get a different shape. You can see that there's more of an oval shape. So if you're into your Australian football, that's probably the best one for you. If you don't know what Aussie rules football is, jump on KO, have a look. It's a pretty cool sport. Bunch of blokes kicking balls. What else? What more do you want? We'll compare them. All right, you can see a bit of a size difference there, and thickness as well. And this one won't bend no matter what you do. All right, it's pretty firm. This one, bit more flex to it. This looks like a like a footy oval. It's pretty cool. All right, got a few of them there. That one's a bit straight on the end, but that'll do. All right, last one I'm gonna do. Get that off there, because we need to start fresh. All this business about the texture change and the flavour might not happen for us. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. All right, if we do that, then I'll chop it like this. And then we have like a bit of a carrot stick or something. You often see this with dip, and I'm not really a fan of dip either, but every party seems to have a couple of dips available for you to try. So it's a pretty sturdy shape, this one. Pretty strong. Definitely more flex in that one. So, all right, we'll give those 2 of those, and then we want to try another one. I'm going to chop the end off here. This is getting real fancy, fellas. All right. Now, if you go to any fancy restaurants and you eat the same things that you would cook at home, cut like fancy, you'd probably be like, yeah, I can taste the flavour. I can taste the textures in this. Real different. But I don't really think they are. It's all the hype, All right, let's give this a go. Now, I think this is called julienne. And, I don't know why it's called julienne. It seems to be, it's weird that a chopping technique is named after some bloke, but maybe he invented it. So I think I'm doing it right. All right, here we go. Now I've julienned my carrots. I've got my circles, got my footy ovals. I got the sort of, I don't know what you call it, a stick, and then I got my julienne just down here. So I'm going to get some sauces out, give them a bit of a taste test. All right, guys, back with you. So had a bit of a drama. I forgot the old tomato sauce. If you've never been to Australia, you may have never had tomato sauce. It's a pretty iconic Aussie sauce. And I feel like with these bad boys, the 1950s housewife spec carrot. There's no better sauce to give it a try. So I'll try this one first. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of carrot, but you know, you got to do these things to make a difference on the YouTube. And I'm sure those tech guys always try out products they don't really want or need for the sake of the community. So let's give it a go. I'll get a good coverage of sauce on there. Okay. Yeah, that's about a 3 out of 10. I think the shape of these ones just doesn't do it for me. Just reminds me of, you know, those Mediterranean salads that you see in those C-grade buffets. Nothing good about that. All right, the next one we're going to try is our AFL footy oval carrot. This is your stir-fry chop. And I got some of this right here. Roasted sesame kupai Japanese dressing with no MSG. That's probably a mistake. Everyone loves MSG. What doesn't taste better with a bit of MSG in it? So, all right, let's give this one a whirl. Oh, that looks good. All right. So let's that one, I would eat that, even just like that. I can't remember the last time I had a raw long boy, but that wasn't bad. I don't know if I'm just tasting the dressing. The texture, though, it's not changing the taste at all. I don't know where these chefs get this from, but yeah, anyway. All right, number 3, we're going to go with a bit of the old Sweet Baby Ray's. Now, this is barbecue sauce. So this is what you'd find if you ordered a bunch of carrots in America, I'd say. All right, used in rib-offs. Sounds kind of fun. And yeah, barbecue sauce. What's it got in there? High fructose corn syrup. Don't know what that is, but who cares? All right, let's give this a whirl. Oh, the sauce bottle's singing to me. It's like the Hunger Games. Bit of mocking rays. All right, let's give this a go, guys. Okay. That's pretty good. I feel like this one is an absolute waste of space. Nothing enjoyable. The texture's not there. The flavour just, I mean, maybe it's the tomato sauce, but these two, I might even double dip on. All right, double dipping is Australian for, you know, going in twice. All right, having 2 goes at something. You might double dip in a bowl of dip at a party. Yeah, it's a bit of slang there for you. All right, now it's time for the julienne. And I'm just going to go our naturale with these ones, because this is where all those high-end cooking blokes and blokettes talk about this making a difference to the flavour. We'll see. All right. Jesus. Oh my God. They didn't tell you could inhale the shit. Me. Oh God. All right. I'll try that again. This time, I'll be a bit more careful chewing the damn stuff. No difference whatsoever. So, they all taste exactly the same. The texture's different, but it's not changing the flavour. All that's changing the flavour are the sauces. So, in conclusion, I'd say that this is, I don't know, if you really like carrots, it's a good vegetable. You want a few long boys in your life. Would I buy them again? Pretty good value, considering that was only, where's my phone? That was only, what was it? $2, $2.50. All right, you get a few meals out of that, but are you going to enjoy them? I guess that comes down to whether or not you've got some nice sauces to put on there. You probably should cook them as well, but I didn't have time. I want to get this review done, uploaded, so you guys can enjoy it. And yeah, all right, well, that concludes my first review. Like, subscribe, share it. You know, I'm going to review a couple of different vegetables this week and maybe some household items. Yeah, that's probably all I can really afford to do this week. But yeah, stick around. You might learn a thing or two. And yeah, all right, I'll show you what I mean about the garden bed too. All right, guys, so this is what I was talking about. If you've got a garden bed, right, like this, and you want to sort of create a bit of visual barrier so that people don't accidentally walk on your weeds or trip on your toilet plunger, these bad boys come in pretty handy. So you can just get them in there, give them a good little twist. Oh no, come on. All right, give them a twist. There you go. All right, see that there? You got yourself a nice little visual barrier, and anyone seeing that's going to go, well, I know that's a carrot and I shouldn't walk past it, because carrots are either in your fridge or on your plate, not in a garden bed. Some say if you leave it in there, it'll grow and you'll get carrots forever, but I don't know. I've never seen anyone do that. So anyway, just another little tip for you all. All right, enjoy your evening.